Welcome to Sylvia Stingray. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sylvia, your Yuri Manhwa translator. Hey guys, good morning. Let me present you the new chapter of The Queen Mother and the Queen, chapter 90. So here it is. Let's read the story. Highway obviously stayed with me for a year, but who's the other half of the year? Why does the Empress look so bad? Well, it seems that Jiangshu, she was hesitating and said, "Do I need to call a doctor?" It seems that there's a lot of things bothering on her mind. It's nothing, maybe I'm tired from the long journey, Jiangshu said to her, now looking at the situation. Kaiwei, the two of them are looking at each other. Probably they're really puzzled about this. But looking at this too, it seems that they got really worried about this. In this case, it is my concubine who is disturbing the Empress. Well, finally, the two of them are going to leave. Kaiwei said, wrong. Why are you pressing me? It's you who causing trouble. It's not bothering you when I'm here. Wrong, I haven't had enough fun yet, Kaiwei said to her. But it seems that these two, they have a mutual understanding. And also, they got really worried. Kaiwei, she's been stopped. Of course, she's been chatty. Oops, it must be hurtful. Now, after speaking to Jiangshu, finally the two of them are going out. But Kaiwei, it seems that it was really hurt. Jiangshu, she was waving her hand for the two girls. But the fact that Ling Yu has only been with me for a half year, really, it makes me care. Well, Lin Yu and Kaiwei, of course, they've been closer to her. The fact that Lin Yu has only been with me for a year, it really makes sense. What do you think? Who is the person who's betraying for half a year, pretending to be Kaiwei? Lin Yu is an unspoken person who even Changning dares to confront. But if not her, who else could it be? Is there any person in this palace who looks exactly like Lin Yu? Or is he the master of disguise? Why did she stay with me for a half a year, thinking about it carefully the last time I had sudden heart attack in the Imperial study room? So this means that the spirit realm knows that there's another skyway, light. Take me to Lingyu's residence in the palace. Now, Jiangshu, she really wanted to confirm about this. No matter what conspiracy she has, I just happen to take advantage of seasonings. Well, why suddenly she's chilling? It seems that she's getting afraid. Well, it seems that Lingyu, she was residing on the coldest place of the palace. This turns out to be the cold palace, right? Jiangshu said to Lingyu, doesn't the Empress now know that they're fighting? There's no Earth Dragon in the Cold Palace. Jiangshu said to Lingyu. Well, it seems that she was really bothered about this. The weather's getting colder and colder. Yeah, you don't know how determined I was to stay at warm and how much I endured the humiliations of Verden to move in with here. Linus said to Jiangshu. Wanguran's residence is quite spacious, so how can she verse that humiliations and Varden? Please tell me more. Now, she's getting jealous on Wanguran. Can expand a bit. Ling said to her, since she was really jealous about Van Guren. Forget it. Let's not worry about the private life of spiritual realm for now. If she really feels uncomfortable living with Van Guren, she can move out of the palace. Now, Ling said, what? Such a thing actually exists? Well, is she going to be allowed to stay outside the palace? It seems that if we don't find out that the person purpose of knowing who she is, I really can feel at ease. Jiangshu said to Lingyu, tell me the truth. What was your real purpose when you dressed up as a palace maid and follow me? If you can say it, at least don't lie to me. Jiangshu said to Lingyu. Lingyu said, well, actually, it's not a big deal for her. Well, why suddenly she was avoiding? At the time, you have a bad relationship with Sishaning, who was still the queen, but after setback, you suddenly changed your gender and asked yourself to be born at Shangyu Palace. Sishaning is indeed keen. I knew she couldn't be so trusting of me, Jiangshu said to herself. Now, it really makes sense. Right now, she looks really tense about this. it really makes sense. She need to be carefully analyzing the situation, so she really can be caught. Don't worry, I'm always your side. Ling Yu said to her. Yes, so what did you refer to her? She was asking. What did you say? Positioning. Well, I told her you probably really have a great enlightenment. Well, that was tricky, right? After all, Shangyu Temple, the Empress either eats and sleeps every day or plays with His Majesty. Well, definitely she was right. It is certainly doesn't look like there's any conspiracy. Well, it was really right. She is always playing with the little emperor, right? I didn't expect that. I would feel a little ashamed when someone else told me about my peaceful life. Well, she was right. Now, look at hers. Ling Yu said, it's possible. Well, maybe she was thinking something, but Ling Yu said, since Kaiwei have delivered medicines to the Empress not long ago, she might be still in the palace as long as I can catch her. Well, the question, how can she catch her? Isn't this when did the relationship become so good? Now, Lin Yu, she was thinking about this. The last time I saw her in Imperial study room, when I accidentally suffered a heart attack, she was probably working as an errand in the Imperial study room. Now, let's do this first and do that. The two of them having a fact to be able to catch the person who's pretending to be Kaiwei. Now, Lingy said to her, what a good plan. Finally, the two of them will be busy catching who is the person who's impersonating Kaiwei. The E family is very busy. What are you doing here? Naturally, I have something to discuss with the Queen Mother. Well, right now, it turns out it was Jiangshu. Madam, wait a moment. My madam is talking to the princess of the spirit realm inside. So the other Kaiwei was inside, and now it really makes sense. What Gao Wang has body odor is the ministers of the Warsi, so afraid of his wife. Now, madam, what's wrong with you? I just suddenly feel tired, just take a rest. You can all go out. Now, it really makes sense. She's really making a drama. Great, everyone is gone, and the planning begins. Jiangshu said to herself, well, she doesn't know that who's the person inside. I wrote the mates in the inferior study room, and the chat then spread the news about my physical discomfort through them. Now, looking at Jiangshu, someone is coming. She already noticed it. What do you think? Who's the person who's coming after her? Hey guys, thanks for supporting. Hi pa, 1734. Thank you for joining membership today. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Membership is already open. For those who want to support, you can support me by joining a membership or you can directly support me by Ko-Fi. Thank you, bye!